food.
Have you put yours in your cup?
I don't know where yours is. Oh.
Right next to yours. Load of bollocks.
What a load of bollocks. That was very ASMR. Ooh, good sizing. I've still got a good chunk of mine, but also it's very hard to drink a globular mass. It's just nothing to drink.
You can do it, but I can't.
What?
Do that. Sipper and supper.
Sip. Right, silent. Are we on silent?
Probably. My life is silent.
Great.
So, quite dark.
I know, isn't it?
Still got the frog on.
Hi everyone. Can you see?
Your light's not
Can
on.
we see? Oh, light's not on.
You can.
Yeah. Hi. Oh, bye. Doing. Hi.
Fucking hell. Right, are we ready?
I think so. Should we get my pad? Oh.
You need a pad.
That's worse because it's pure liquid. Mine's
Yeah.
there's got a bit of substance to it.
I've got a good story to tell about coffee, actually.
Okay. Hi everyone. How are we?
Hello.
Hi.
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 Oh.
I love the
Love the what?
granny look that you've got on today with the cardigan.
Oh, what's wrong with the cardigan?
It's great.
Nothing wrong with the fucking cardigan. I've got 2 cardigans.
It's the colour of it.
What's wrong with green?
It reminds me. There's a very specific shot in my head. Did you see the Sherlock show?
That was the
with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cucumber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Well,
Funnily
one episode, him and Mycroft go home, and their parents are just completely normal.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like their little cottage that they have.
I got it in, I think, Matlock.
Wow.
In a charity shop for £6.
You like a charity shop now, don't you?
I love a good charity shop. Charity shops are great.
Yeah.
Bought some rate shit in a charity shop.
Yeah, including... I know, we haven't got it here yet.
What?
Oh no, we didn't get it at all, did we?
Oh, no.
Harry saw a big Winnie the Pooh.
It was very... it was Ashgate Hospice.
In Ashgate Hospice.
It was very tempting.
We both said, Rachel and I both said, yes, buy that immediately. And he didn't.
Yeah. No, you didn't say immediately because you didn't reply for a good 20 minutes. So by the time you said...
So you should have stayed there for 20 minutes. And
Sorry, it's the way you just put your straw in then.
I can't drink it. It's too solid.
I'll tell you what. Do you think the audio sounds a bit more clear in your head since we've had the new converter? The new splitter?
Sure.
That or we're just talking a lot louder. I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows?
So how have you been? What, any news?
Not personally, I don't think. No.
No?
No, there's been a lot of news, though,
Christ.
as we shall dive into.
Big up Lando Norris for coming second. Bless his heart.
Well done, Lando. I do like Lando.
There was no noise for Verstappen. No noise whatsoever for him.
Where's a cheating sod?
He's not No, right. He's not cheating. He's a very good driver. He's just a bit of a prick.
He's a cheating sod.
He doesn't cheat.
Anyway, so we want to have a chat about the latest controversy surrounding the BBC.
Yeah, I think that, by the time this goes out next Wednesday...
we might know who it is, actually.
We probably will know who it is. By the time this one. If we do know, obviously we'll address it.
We're recording this on Monday the 10th, and at the moment...
It's 3:27.
3:27 in the afternoon. All we know at the moment is that a male BBC presenter has been suspended.
We know it's male.
We know they are a male, this is the presenter.
Yeah.
They have paid upwards of
30 grand, isn't it?
30 grand.
Jesus.
To
Wish I had 30 grand. Not to spend on that, but just generally 30 grand.
Great. They paid a child who at the start was 17 for explicit images.
Right.
Interestingly, I was talking to somebody the other day, and I fully had assumed that this child was male as well. And I've looked back, and my friend thought it was female. So I said, oh, no, it was a male. And they said, oh, no, it's female. And I was like, oh, okay, hold on. And we look back, and there is no mention of the gender of the child at all.
Really?
Yeah.
So it could be literally anything.
Be, yeah. They're just very specific to point out it's a male presenter. And I think they've handled this completely wrong in that they're supposedly not naming this person, the presenter, for legal reasons. Okay, there's a bit of okay in that because legality, but also they've said for privacy, and I'm like, okay, but hold on. Philip didn't get this treatment.
That's what I said to you, isn't it?
Yeah, which I hadn't thought of, but you're quite right. Philip was completely named and shamed from the get-go.
Yeah, they went after him very, very quickly. Obviously, because his name was already said.
And they were also always ready to point out that Philip was a male and this younger colleague was a male as well.
Yeah.
And again, it just sparks of...
Do you think it's because it is their company they're having to report on, whereas it was ITV they were reporting on, and I think they could get away with it a bit more? Do you think that's probably why?
No, so BBC are always at odds to point out BBC News is nothing to do with the BBC as a whole. So the BBC News are investigating this as much as any other news corporation.
Yeah.
And the BBC are not telling BBC News as much as they're not telling The Sun or ITV or whatever.
Yeah.
Which always fascinates me. But yeah, it just screams of, this was a gay relationship. Everybody must know everything straight away because he's gay. And this is possibly a straight relationship, possibly a gay one, we don't know. But we need to keep this privacy back at all times. No one needs to know who this is or who the child is. Quite right, we shouldn't know who the child is, but...
Safeguarding.
Yeah, we should know who the presenter is, because this is now creating an awful toxicity at the BBC where all these other presenters are having to come out and say, it's not me.
Yeah.
And it's awful. It's now gone beyond the point of privacy to making it a worse situation than it ever could have been.
The more important thing is that we know it's not a lame page. Because if it,
we do know it's a lame page. Elaine is safe, everybody.
Elaine is safe.
It's okay. We all need.
You know, when it started, I was like, "Oh God, it's going to be someone we like." That's the worrying thing, I think.
Well, the interesting thing was during the reports,
and it can't be Bill Turnbull.
It can't be Bill Turnbull because he's dead. It can't be Piers Morgan because he's not at the BBC.
That's a good shout. Someone was saying like, "Oh, I bet it's Piers Morgan because he's such a prick," and I went, maybe.
No.
But I didn't realise he didn't work for the BBC.
No, of course he doesn't.
Graham Norton's, and I was tend to look at like Sky Betting, see if anyone was betting on it.
Oh no, that's bad.
I bet there's like an inside one at the BBC.
I've messaged a lot of people that I know at the BBC, and either they're all keeping stum.
You're not working there.
No, I know I'm not working there.
What?
I'd still love to work there.
I love that work. Get your LinkedIn.
I've got LinkedIn. Anyway, no, they've all said either I have no clue or
we can't say.
Yeah, we cannot.
Really?
Yeah. Bear in mind, I only know about 2 people at the BBC. But
who do you know at the BBC?
One of my colleagues used to still does work in local news.
Oh yeah.
And somebody else who we both know.
Oh right, I get. I was thinking of that person, thinking.
Yeah.
Oh right. I thought you'd know. I thought you'd message someone.
I've tried.
I know you're.
I can't get anything.
No.
Which made me angry because I thought, I'll sneak in and get it and I'll know who it is. No one's telling. Which I
don't think they'll know. They're in the different thing.
That our shared friend.
Yeah.
They're in a different. Actually, no. They're in the thick of it.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Their last Facebook profile picture was them on air doing something.
Yeah, but
helping.
They're based. Have they not said where they're based?
They have. They're at Manchester. They're in Media City, but
no, where the person is.
Oh, we don't know where the presenter is. No, because we don't know what department they're in. They don't know what program they're on.
Because they're I was gonna say they're Manchester.
Yeah.
Thingy.
We don't know. Anyway,
the worrying one is like everyone's like, oh, but it's Graham Norton. But I'm like, What if it's the dog from CBeebies?
Hacker,
yeah. The guy who does the voice.
Yeah, I used to follow him. He was funny.
Oh, he's great on TikTok.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. I like
him. It literally could be anyone. But no, the interesting thing was, so during the BBC News reporting, they were saying, and all these BBC presenters are having to come out and say it's not them.
Yeah.
And they kept focusing on radio people. They kept saying it's not Rylan, it's not Jeremy Vine, it's not Scott Mills. They've all come out and said.
Oh, God, what if it's Jordan?
Who's Jordan?
Jordan North.
Oh, I don't know. But that completely took it away because I was like,
I got 30 grand.
But I was like, hold on. I was assuming it was a TV presenter, but they're focusing on radio presenters there. They've all said they've not done it, and they're all in radio.
So who's not been said? Do you know? Sorry, I've got ice in my mouth.
I hate to say it, but Steve Wright.
No.
He's still at the BBC. He still does Sunday Love Songs.
Oh. Fitting.
Harry.
Sorry.
Jesus. It's not Jeremy Vine. Male presenter. But I've jumped into the demographic of old man there, and I shouldn't have done. It could be anyone. It could be Rob Beckett. It could be...
Is he a radio presenter now?
He took over Paul O'Grady's slot on Radio 2 on a Saturday afternoon, yeah.
Oh, did he?
Who else have we got? Anyway, yeah. We could sit here for hours.
The important ones are innocent. That's all we know. It's not Hacker, because he was on this morning. Not that I check.
When you were watching CBBC this morning. Hi. So it's now... We've time travelled. We're now in the future. Hi.
Yes.
It's now the 13th. We're just editing. Yes, we're just editing what you've just heard. And we'd just like to interject here and say, so we now know the male presenter is Hugh Edwards. As I'm sure you all know, he was, I don't want to say outed, he was outed by his wife in a statement. He is now in a hospital suffering with severe mental health. And it all turns out now that actually the police have looked into everything. There is no criminality. So the question is now really turning on to the Sun's reporting. Why were they reporting when seemingly they didn't have all the facts? They didn't have any actual a criminal case to put forward. So now I think everyone is now backing off and saying, right, it's not criminal. This is now a personal matter. We're now just intervening in his personal life. We're going to leave him alone now.
Yeah, and as this is going out on the 19th...
Yeah. Again, things may have changed.
Things may change, but this is just as of when we are editing this.
Yeah.
So, obviously, we don't want to sound like we're just going after this person.
No, definitely not.
Or anybody, It's just ensuring.
Yeah. Just a little bit of insurance for us. But there we are.
Yeah.
And I believe now we are going to hand you back over to me talking about a children's programme I have just watched.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. I'll tell you what I did watch the other day. I was a bit bored before work, and I was watching breakfast, and I got bored, so I turned over. And ITV don't have a weekend news programme. They just show CITV on ITV1. And it was a interesting show, and it was 2 chipmunks and a dog. And the dog was wearing a Scotland Yard uniform, and they were solving crimes. And it was...
What fucking great. Show is that?
I can't even remember what it was called. But it was very funny. And so one of the chipmunks reminded me of the main woman chipmunk of the Chipettes.
Chipettes?
From Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, fucking hell, I didn't get that far deep into it. Watched the first one as a kid, and I was like, yeah. Never went down the rabbit hole of 2 and 3.
So one of the chipmunks was very clever, and the other one wasn't, and then the dog was just a dog. And they were...
A dog?
Yeah. And they were fighting this robot, and they happened to have some magnets, so they're throwing magnets at it to stop it moving. It was so good. I loved it. It was literally like 15 minutes.
And you don't know the name of it?
I've not a fucking clue what it was.
Full of shit you are.
It was great!
Honest to God.
So that was my dalliance with kids' TV recently.
Like how you connected that to a Nazi TV presenter. not TV. Not saying TV. Nazi presenter. BBC presenter. When do you think we'll find out? Do you think? I see some back end of this week. Probably.
I don't know if they're going to keep it stum until all the investigations have gone, because the police, Scotland Yard, are now investigating it, and the BBC. I don't know. But also, I keep having the thought of, what has it got to do with the BBC? Because
it's one of their hosts.
I know, but if he didn't do it on the BBC property, if he didn't shout about it on air,
because it's online,
this is a personal problem.
Not necessarily though, because they're a face or a voice of the company. It's like if you did it where you worked, it still reflects on them because they know who they get involved with and who they know, and it's like a director or a film executive, producers, all that kind of crap. It always comes back down to they work for da 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 da. That makes their company look bad because they hired someone who's a bit fishy. Yeah,
I suppose.
So
I honestly don't know. I can't tell when it's going to finish. If it's going to finish in 2 days, or if it's going to be here for another week or so. I don't know. But I was about to say we'll keep you updated. It's probably out by now.
By the time this goes out, yeah. Besides that, cluster bombs. That's the main headlines.
Yeah.
We're not making them, but America is, and
America's giving them to the Ukraine.
Yeah, to help them. And then US are trying to help China get a better relationship. China's going to stop being, in 5 years, I've got a plan. Look how good I am with the news this week. Only because I've been having to look at it for the BBC story. Literally the only reason I've read the news and the highlights. They're trying to get like a 5-year green thing so their air pollution's better in 5 years. Cause obviously there's
I haven't read that. Right, okay.
Yeah, it only came up yesterday, I think.
Right.
But they were like, oh yeah, we're going to make sure that it comes like we're going to get our emissions stupid like US, UK level. So like quite, still not great, but like
better than
not, you need a ventilator 24/7 a day.
Yeah.
That's all the headlines that I can think of.
And
any personal news?
No. Tell you what's personal news for both of us. We are now semi-famous.
We're not semi-famous.
In that we are now the faces of a...
I'm a blurred face.
You're a little bit blurred.
A little bit?
You're on the homepage. Shut up. We're now the faces of a local shopping centre.
Yeah.
We went for a photo shoot, and it was great fun.
We
had a good day.
It was a very good day. Free coffee.
Yeah, we didn't get paid, but we got free coffee.
I chugged so much coffee.
We think a little bit of gin and free lunch. And
it was very good. They were very nice.
They were.
It was cool. I mean, it was your first photo shoot, like proper one.
Why? Where have you been?
I worked with Jake, didn't I? For his and I'm hopefully going to do his new clothing company.
Oh, right, yeah.
That because they started like a vintage reseller company, which then kind of fell through. But that was a good day. My profile picture. Yeah, there were good photos. Melded them, and then hopefully Jake's starting up his new Thorns, which some of the clothing and some of the artwork looks really cool.
Okay,
it's not you at all, but I can't wait for it. So he told me.
Right,
I'm so excited. Might have to cut this. I don't know. I might have to blink myself.
Sponsor.
I'm fucking trying, don't worry. Don't you worry. Jake is who...
Oh, well, let's just do a whole section where we're just beeping each other. It just says redacted.
Redacted. No, Jake's doing it with Aaron and Jay, another friend of his. Some of the artwork's phenomenal. Jake's great at what he does, and got their own little office now.
Good.
Little presses and stuff. Jake Thorns Forever on TikTok and on Instagram. I don't know if they've posted anything on either. I know Jake has, but it looks very cool, and I'm very excited for them. It looks fucking mint as.
Great.
He says in his granny coat. There's nothing wrong with a cardigan, and Jake will back me up on that.
What's this? Why does a cardigan mean cool?
I don't know.
I would have said that is the
Insert
lowest
clip
thing.
of Jake saying stuff about cardigans.
It's one of them really weird things. I think a lot of people look really good in them. I think some people look horrendous in them. Everything's down to how you wear it. Neither for or against it. Wear it if you want to wear it. If you don't want to wear it, don't wear it. Just I don't know. I've had 2. I think I've still got 1. Doesn't really come out a lot. Comes out for certain outfits. Comes out for certain occasions. But it's not like your granddad. Your granddad would wear like a really heavy, big cardigan. It's not like that. It's a bit like Tyler the Creator wears them. He makes them look sick. Whereas I don't look like Tyler the Creator when I wear it. But I also don't look like my granddad when I wear it. So, I don't know. Sort of on the fence. I know, I think Harry said no and Rob said yes, so yeah, I don't know. I just got asked to do it.
Yeah.
That was great. And so, yeah, we are now the faces of said place.
We never said the place.
We never said the place.
Did we say the place?
I mean...
We can redact it.
We can do. We are now the faces of... We're on the various pages of the website. There's pictures of us, and then
we're not on the Instagram yet, are we?
No, and we were on the latest newsletter email.
That's how we got it. You got an email, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because you know someone who worked there.
Might redact this one as well, but it's because it's owned by
where you work.
Where I work.
But that just adds it up anyway.
Well, no, should I say, right. We know it because the shopping centre is owned by the place I work. So there was an internal email went out being like, do you want to be here?
Yeah, but if someone knows who owns...
They can find it out. I think as long as we're not saying the names, I think people can piece it together, that's fine.
You sure? As long as you're happy with it. I work at the net.
Go and pub there.
Go piss me off on a Saturday. I'll cut that out. I can't be asked. Actually, no. It might be good for work. I might get free drinks. I don't know if you can tell. Rachel is still not here.
Still not here.
So we don't have a filter again.
Talking.
She's current. Actually, she said she was going to ring me.
Has she got snap maps on? Can you see them?
I don't know where she is. No, she never has it on.
That's boring.
I know. Where is she?
Speaking of social media, did you see that Instagram fought back in the world of social media?
Fought back?
In that they have taken the...
They've cloned Twitter.
They have. They've cloned Twitter and they've called it Threads, which was quite funny. Because
they thread together?
If you have a Twitter conversation, it's a thread of tweets.
Oh.
So they've just said...
I do have Threads.
I was a very early adopter.
I've briefly had a... You're an early adopter.
Yeah, so I saw a tweet about it, actually, late one night, and it said, there's a new social media by Instagram, and it's called Threads, and it's a scourge on Twitter or whatever. And I was like, I want to get my username, because I want to be Rob Button on things, because I'm currently the Rob Button on Instagram.
Mine's just a bunch of numbers. Or my Instagram handle.
I know it looks stupid. And so I was like, I'll get my username. But it links to Instagram, so it just copies over everything.
Yeah.
How your Instagram works.
So you're still the Rob Button.
So I'm still the Rob Button. But I was in there. I signed up, and then I was like, oh, right, okay. And I went to bed.
So what number are you?
So you get a number on your Instagram profile as to when you signed up.
Mine's like 4, 5, 7, 8.
I was going to say, what are we now? We're in the 330 million, space.
Hang on.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
We're mid-record.
We're mid-recording.
Right.
Can we turn you up? Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me okay? Do I sound okay?
Yeah, you sound fine. How's your holiday?
Yeah. It's good. I don't know if you can hear like a slight raspiness in my voice.
Yeah, you sound raw.
I managed to get ill.
Oh.
Drunk.
I'm the only person to ever get a cold in a hot country.
Oh, I do it all the time.
But I'm good. How have you boys been?
We're unfiltered, so it's been like a good hour.
We've already got a section that we might need to redact.
Yeah, a good old 20-minute cut.
Nice.
What time's your flight?
So we're getting picked up from the hotel at about 9:40, leaving Burgos Airport at 12 a.m.
And what time will we be back?
10 a.m.
So it'll be 1 a.m. like UK time, but 3 a.m. me current time.
Jesus.
Fun.
That sounds like a bunch of giggles, that.
Bag of
I'm
wank.
so tired.
Oh, what's it like having a holiday? It's alright for some, innit, going on holiday.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it.
Okay, bye now.
Bye. Well, you'll get a segment next when you're back. You what?
Okay.
Ooh.
I said, is that all you want from me?
Yeah, just to...
Yep.
Yeah.
Raw content.
Raw content. That's about it.
Bro. Okay, I will see you when I get back.
Right, have a safe flight.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.
I made her leave the beach for that. What's your thread number?
Oh yeah, so they're up to what, 30 million users now. I am.
Is that the thread? Is that the number on your account?
Yeah, it's on your Instagram page.
I'm 624927172.
I'm 310,309.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh my god, so 310,000.
Yeah. I'm so pleased with that.
Why is it a photo of Nick from thingy?
Because it's, I don't know, it's funny.
Wow, that was very early on then.
Yeah.
I assume Zuck's one.
Zuck's number 1, and then the head of Instagram is number 2.
Who's 3?
And that's all I've been able to find out at the moment.
How do you check?
Go
on thread number 3.
No, you've just got to go on various Instagram profiles and see. It doesn't tell you on the Threads profile.
Oh. Who's the head of Instagram? Because I thought that's the whole point of Facebook buying it. Surely it's Zucky Wook.
No, but they still need a head of department.
I don't know.
I
don't get how business works.
They're just departments, aren't they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
You stop making dog noises.
You do.
Wolf bag.
I've just seen. Oh my god! You can win a
What?
trip. You can win a trip to Australia to meet the cast of Neighbours on Amazon because Amazon have bought Neighbours. UK fans, if you want to come to the Neighbours, now's your chance. This Prime Day, which is the 11th to 12th, one lucky UK Prime member who purchases an Amazon Basics HDMI cable will be flown to Australia to spend time on set, meet the Neighbours, have a spot of lunch.
Is Margot Robbie still on Neighbours?
No. Oh my god, we're doing that. Let's enter that. We need to buy a HDMI cable on
We don't need a
Prime Day.
We don't need a
I
HDMI
don't
cable.
care.
I'm excited for Prime Day as it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's 11th to the 12th, right?
It is 11th to 12th of July.
Well, midnight to midnight, I'm guessing. I'm excited for it. I like a good Prime Day. It's exciting.
I don't need anything there. That's the problem.
Not the point. But Prime Day is great. I can't wait. I've seen some bit like early Prime Day things.
Yeah.
Do I buy a robot vacuum for £100?
No.
Because the dog will kill it, probably.
Yeah. We're trying not to use Amazon now as much as possible.
We're trying to buy local.
I was literally about to say that. Yeah, we're trying to, if anything we need, if we need something immediately within the next day, then we'll buy it on Amazon. But if we don't, we'll try and find another company that will...
I'm not too bad with Amazon. I do try... I'm just adjusting, don't mind me.
Oh, can you turn that?
Yeah, that's the point.
That's why it's been falling off.
Yeah, because you move it. That needs to stay stale. And then you loosen that one to adjust it slightly.
That's better. Right.
We're professionals.
We know what we're doing.
Especially that comment saying that anyone without brain cells can have a podcast.
Oh, such a rude person.
Oh, darling, it's okay. They're not there. They're not real.
This
I
is
say
why,
that.
Right,
You
this is
crashed
why
his car.
Threads was lovely. When did I crash my car? What? Hold on.
Not you.
Oh, that person.
They
Oh,
did a bit of
good.
snooping on the business account. Like, well, you just crashed your car. I've never crashed my car. You're a twat. Redacted.
Why do some people feel the need to just be rude?
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's a funny video of me explaining a possible theory that was funny.
The funny thing is, though, is that it's not fully explained. I cut you off.
Yeah, you did.
Which I thought I either released the second part replying to a comment, or I just never released the second half of it, and I just let it play out, see what happens.
Yeah.
So I just left it out.
Yeah. Anyway.
I was like, where can I cut Rob off at a good point so it sounds really stupid?
Yeah. And you did.
I did. It was brilliant.
Speaking of holidays, cars, Rachel's on holiday. I've just booked a holiday and I'm very excited about it.
When's this? Why does no one tell me about holidays until like the day of?
It's next year.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to London in September.
It's next August.
Oh, that's fine.
You're going with me to London in September.
Shit. When?
The 5th.
That's fine.
Why don't you have it in your calendar? For God's sake.
Because I didn't realise. Why are we going to the...
Twonk.
Why are we going to London?
To go to the NTAs.
Oh, we're going to the NTAs!
With Beth. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
I'm joking. We're fine.
God, today, you. Right.
No, I'm going on the 18th. Either London or somewhere abroad.
Very different.
I'm having a holiday, alright? I've not had one for like 4 years.
Different places. I am going with my friend to Paris next year because the Olympics are there and we've just bought Olympic tickets.
How much were they?
50 quid each.
That's not...
Wait. Not bad.
Olympic tickets?
Mm.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's quite good.
Yeah.
What event?
We're going to the women's basketball.
Okay.
Why not? Because there was...
I was... Do you know... Is that only one ticket? Just for one game?
Yeah. 50 quid.
Just for one event?
Yeah.
No other events?
Well, the other events that were available at that point were football, no. Handball, no, don't understand it. And sailing,
Hang on.
which we
Do
thought...
you understand what basketball is?
Yes. I've played basketball. Go away.
When?
At school. And
so 7-8 years ago.
So we thought sailing, you'd be sat in one position and you'd see everybody go past and that'll be it.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a shit.
Yeah. I think they put F1. I think they should put F1 in the Olympics.
Completely different, but apart from that,
I think they should.
that's not physical sport.
They lose like 7 or 8 pounds after every race. They have to weigh themselves before and after.
You also do that at liposuction. That doesn't mean that's the sport.
Right, carry on. You couldn't see like running or
no, everything else I think had gone. They're releasing it in like stages.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't keep up, and I was like, you know what? I either wait and then I get something worse, or
you get something.
Get it now, and I was like, you know what? I think we'll enjoy basketball. But it's actually not in Paris. They've spread it all across the country. So what we're going to see is in Lille, which is another city.
Mm.
So we're going there for a few days, for one day to see it, and then we're going to go to Paris and have a look at Paris.
Who are you going with?
Bryony.
Oh,
yeah,
that'd be very nice.
It would be nice.
So how long are you going for? A couple of weeks?
We haven't actually planned what we're doing in Paris yet, so we don't know if we're going before or after yet. But we've just done that.
I'll expect a magnet. That's all I'm asking for. Are you driving though?
Yeah. Viewer start. That's gone off.
Oh fuck!
I just heard that go off. Camera's gone off. Everyone, yay! I don't know why. We just have the worst luck with cameras and equipment, and.
I said it's fine. No, wrong button. No, wrong button. Oh God! You've got 10 minutes on that camera.
I just don't understand. Nothing ever seems to work with these cameras. I don't think we've ever had a full shot of everything from start to finish when we've been recording. Can we not plug them in?
I don't know. Can I have a look at that, actually?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we should do that.
Fine. Because when Rachel did, nothing else turned off. Anyway, thank you. So you go into Paris. That'd be fun. That'd be very nice. Yeah, just a magnet, please. I'll ask for.
Great. And then we're going to London in September. And
we'll make sure to do some little vloggy vlogs while you're in Paris.
Vloggy vlogs. Sure.
We'll get Beth to record us at the NTOs.
Yeah.
We can't be asked.
Correct.
No, me and Lou were thinking either London or we might try and go away. We're just going to price it up, see what it's like.
Yeah.
But besides that, any more news in your life?
No.
No?
That's about it.
More coffee?
More coffee.
Okay. We're not sponsored this week.
Mm-mm.
Or actually, by the time this might go out, we might be.
We might be. Let's find out together.
Ah.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that advert or not advert, depending on what's happening.
We'll fill it in with something.
I'm sure we will.
We always fill it in.
Feeler. Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah. So welcome back. I've already forgot what I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Went for an eye test the other way. That was it. Fucking eye test. I
Oh,
didn't say about it. Mum went for one and she was like, "Oh yeah, my family's got glaucoma or something. It runs in her family." Never fucking knew that. She never told me that. Okay, whatever.
Great. Helpful.
So I was like, actually, you know what? And then I thought, I haven't been for an eye test for a while. Booked one in, went for it. There was like 20. I thought it said 20 to 3.
Right.
It was 20 past 2, so I missed it completely. Had to go back the next day. All is well. Apparently, you meant to have them every 2 years. I'm in for 3, so.
I'm in for a long time.
Yeah, but if you've got normal eyes, you're fine.
Hey, normal eyes.
Fuck you.
No, but I am worried.
I can see 3D.
Well, yeah, like most people. I am in a minority of my family. Everybody else has glasses. Literally every
your mum and dad
single
have glasses.
Mum and dad, sister, brother, all grandparents, everybody else. My cousins all do. My aunt does. Everybody has glasses. I am the only person without glasses, which is slightly worrying. And yet, I can see perfectly well all the way over there. I can see to the sky. That's fine. It's all in focus.
There's fuck all in the sky. It's grey.
Oh, I thought it was bright blue. No.
Maybe you're colourblind.
Maybe I am.
So
Orange.
that's red, mate. You know our branding's red.
It's not. Don't start.
It's always been red.
That's red. That crab on your shirt is red. That's orange.
That's orange crab.
Fuck off.
That's red.
Orange.
It's red.
That's red. Captain America is red.
No, he's orange and green.
Fuck off. The red, white, and blue flag of America is green, orange,
grey. Green, orange, and grey. Yeah, because of health reasons, right? Dad's been walking a lot more and being weirdly more active, and the whole family's gone on like a weird kick.
Oh, but he's got an Apple Watch. I was going to say, you buy him a watch. He's already got an Apple Watch.
Oh yeah, he bought it, and then he hardly wears it, and then he's had this health kick, and then he's like been using it all the time. I've told him to be on. It helps him keep track.
Get him on Strava. Follow him.
I'm not going to get him on Strava. I'm not going to get him on Strava. No, because he doesn't track it like we do, where we start and stop it. He just uses it to steps are done, been active, yada yada. And we're walking Loke in town. Oh, we take it. So Loke, that's why he's knackered all the time. Loke, bless him, because he has 3 or 4 walks a day now.
Oh Christ!
Not 3 or 4, one or two. But they're good 40 to an hour walks. Yeah. It's a good 2 or 3 miles each time.
He's knackered, bless him.
And he's getting old. But because we have coffee every time to keep us alive and healthy, and definitely not to keep us awake. Our favourite place is Cawa in town.
Yeah.
And it's also Loki's favourite place.
It is.
In the whole planet.
Yes.
Because he's crackhead child. And we were walking through town, and every time, he goes straight for Cawa.
Yeah.
Nowhere else. It's eyes, nose, because he's blind. And he's got a lazy eye, all right?
Yeah.
He's my baby boy. Just like his
large
dad.
Baby boy.
He's not that large.
He's huge.
He's not huge.
And that he's not fat. He's just a big dog. If he stands on his hind legs, he's nearly as tall as me.
Yeah.
He's nearly 6'3". Let me just sink that into everybody. He's nearly as tall as me.
Right.
He's a big
dog. All right, he's a big dog.
Thank you.
Walking past Cawa, and he always goes in head first, and sometimes into the door. And
I hope he's going head first, but yeah. No, he's walking backwards.
And it was about this, but it was just after tea, so about 7 o'clock ish. Obviously, they're shut. Walking, and he just stood, waiting for the door to open, and just started crying.
No.
And I've got this really cute photo. Oh, sorry, my phone is.
Can I just explain why he wants to go into Cawa? You've not said that yet.
Yes.
For 50p, you can have a puppuccino.
So it's cheaper than Starbucks.
Yeah, because they don't sell it, but it's in a little espresso shot glass, and they just fill it with whipped cream.
Put a little biscuit on top because he's special.
Yeah, so it's just a cup of whipped cream, and that's all he gets.
But he loves it.
He's absolutely obsessed with it.
Yeah, that and ice cream. He loves a good vanilla ice cream.
Have you given him any dog ice cream like we sell at work?
Yeah. Well, every time they go to Clumber.
Okay.
He's like, I went for a coffee. Look at an ice cream. I'm like, that's why he's fat.
He's not fat. He's just large.
He was. So that was him.
Oh.
And he would not, we had to drag him away. He would not let it go. Bless him.
We'll put this on the Insta.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, that's really cute.
I'll also put the one with where he's got the little cup in his mouth. Have you seen that?
No.
I'll send you that. It's very cute. I want that to replace his photo. What's that?
Never you mind.
There's nothing raunchy on my phone that I know of.
Just going through his phone. It's fine.
Give me my phone back. You dick. It's a picture of you.
No, the one in between that one and the next picture.
Lou asleep?
What? No. Go back to Loki and go back one.
My new branding?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's a work in
I'm
progress.
keeping stub, right.
What do you mean?
I don't know if it was finished or not.
That's what I kind of want. Me and Jake are working on it. But it's just a logo. Don't worry. You're still doing my website. It looked at me like I've like betrayed you.
No, I did not. Look at the tape. I did not. Rewind the tape.
I swear there was something else. Oh yeah. Besides that, it was that video that I showed you in the break.
Which one?
About what kind of car is it? It's a Range Rover, mummy.
Just like
it just reminded me of your family so much.
Because we have a Land Rover.
Yeah.
Basically. That's purely it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Dad's a bit upset at the moment because did you see the crash in Wimbledon with the children?
No. That was the thing we were going to talk about. Wimbledon, because they've just Stop Oil crashed it, didn't they?
Oh, well, ignore them. They're fucking anal probed.
All right, carry on.
And I was talking about there was a car hit into a school, killed a child.
Oh my God!
8 other kids in hospital, and the car was a Defender, which is what Dad has, and so he's a bit upset. And apparently, everyone on the Facebook group is very upset as well.
There's a Facebook group for Land Rover owners.
For Defender owners, not just Land Rover.
Not just like you get the one stray Evoque in there.
No. Oh no, they'd be cold.
There's nothing wrong with my Evoque. They'd be like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, they'd be chased in the street.
Pitchforks?
Yeah.
Yeah, pitchforks and torches.
Yeah, bring an Evoque into the group now! Especially at
Sin!
A soft top Evoque.
They do those?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, that's vile.
It's like the one soft top car they do.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's not great.
I like the old school Defender, but you could just unscrew the roof.
I mean, I suppose you could unscrew our roof, but it's not going to do much good.
Well, no, but...
It'd be heavy as.
Yeah, well, so, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, anyway, so we were just a bit sad about that. It's the same, but it's not the same colour as ours, so that's fine.
Yeah, but things like that happen all the time when it's...
But they don't know. They've not said anything else about it. It was this mum who was in her 40s. They've not said whether she was drunk. They've not said whether it was deliberate.
When was this? Over the weekend?
2-3 days ago, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit of a mystery at the moment as to why she hit a...
Been squinting for some reason, even though the light's not even that bright and it's not even in my general direction. I've just been like,
but it was also because it was in actual Wimbledon, i.e. the town of Wimbledon. Small roads, you can't get very fast. That's what
they crashed into a school.
Yeah,
jeez,
it's a soft top Evoque.
That's vile. That looks like a kid's car.
It's awful.
The electric ones. That's absolutely horrible. Why is it bright orange?
It doesn't have to be bright orange.
Here's the image for you.
Oh,
look how shit this is.
Hold on.
Well, there's no point you doing it. I can just bang it in and...
I know, but I'm doing it to this camera. It's awful.
It looks like a kid's car. Mummy, I want a Range Rover.
It's not a Range Rover. God.
It's a Land Rover.
No, it is a Range Rover. It's a Range Rover Evoque, but it shouldn't be classed as a Range Rover. Anyway.
No, you have a Land Rover. Land Rovers are better than Range Rovers.
Yes, we have a... Yeah, that's true.
Good Defender.
Let me see, and let me show you the picture of this crash.
Oh, lovely. Just what I wanted to see on a lovely Monday afternoon.
Oh yeah, Wimbledon's still going on as well. The actual contest of Wimbledon.
Andy Murray's out. I know that much.
All the English people are out, both male and female now. We're all out.
Isn't it meant to be an English game?
Well, yeah.
For history nerds, let us know about tennis because I like it. I don't watch Wimbledon. I prefer playing it than watching it.
As in, you prefer playing it on Switchboard?
No, I prefer playing it in real life. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh no, second child's died. That's awful.
Oh no.
Here we are. Oh, just show me the picture.
I don't want to see a picture of a dead child. That's horrible.
No, I'm not showing the picture of a dead child. Christ.
There was something I needed to show you and all, but I can't remember what it was. I had a note written down somewhere.
What's wrong with your Wi-Fi?
Lots of things.
Oh
yeah, speaking of Wi-Fi, BT. What happened with your nan? Did you get? Did you get an update about the phone?
Mum, we went into the EE store in Chesterfield and they took it back. Because they said, because
you said you were worried that they're going to get charged for it.
Yeah, and Mum got in touch with EE,
right?
And they said, yes, you will start paying contract for it, and we're gonna charge you for the phone as well. And we were like, hold on, sorry, we didn't ask for this. You've literally sent us this for no reason.
Yeah,
we're not buying it. So we cancelled that, and then Mum took him to just go and get some new flip phones. Like old people flip phones. They've got.
I know what a flip phone is.
No, I know, but they've got like an emergency button on the back. It's quite good.
The Samsung ad's good. The new one.
Yeah.
About not switching. Because obviously Samsung's always been very open about, come over to our side. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's been like,
we don't bite.
Well, no, because one of their famous ones is, I think it was Samsung. Well, it was when they did their Galaxy series. If they still do, I don't know if they do.
Yeah.
What the advert was, he got the iPhone every year, brand new. And it's like every time it breaks, so he has to get a new one. And then their dongles were involved, and this woman still got like it's a Samsung, and it's like you could change. And he gets one, and you see he walks past an Apple store, and there's like a big queue for whatever the new one. I've never seen a queue for an Apple store except for COVID.
I have. Carry on.
Because you've been in one. That's a yes.
For a different reason. No, we weren't there to get the phone.
Right.
We happened to go.
Ready for it.
We happened to go. We were going to pick up the Mac for the office.
Oh, right, yeah.
And we just mistakenly went there on the launch day. And we were there at Meadowhall, and the queue was literally around like the
I think it's fucking
central.
Stupid. Order it online.
No, they were picking it up.
That's just fucking sad.
Yeah.
It's just so sad. But the new one, obviously, with the flip phone, because it's new tech in an old way. Does that make sense?
Sure.
It's an old way of having a phone as having it a flip phone, because obviously that was the new cool thing. And then they've gone to, you have brick now.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I have a brick.
Are you from South Africa with your
I didn't go off on that point. I just gave myself a weird accent. All right. Don't.
It's a South African brick.
Redacted. Right.
You can't redact everything.
I can. They were like, oh yeah, no flip phone anymore. You have a brick. We make them heavier. We make them bigger. Sometimes a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Right. So, shut up.
Sorry.
So they have, obviously they come back to the flip phone, and the adverts are like, you see it and it's like something brand new, and it's like you have to change sides, and obviously everyone's like freaking out.
Yeah.
The new one is like a group of mates seeing it for the first time, and they go, it's silly, it's so stupid, why would you have a phone that flips? And then obviously someone goes, it's like the iconic Samsung chime that like the basic one is.
Right, yeah.
Like one that you could have like as an alarm, and you just drill into your head and you just hear it and it gets stuck in your head.
Yeah.
And then they open it and one starts going, and everyone's like, oh my god, run! It's brilliant. I don't know if I thought I sent it to you. Well, I do like the good meme at the minute. Very good meme, and it's like Barry B. Benson done for coke smuggling. Oh, it's fantastic.
What?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Paul Barry. That's a great film, B-movie. God, what a
Mum and Dad watched it.
fever dream.
Did I tell you that the cut bits?
Yeah.
Did I tell you that?
Was it broadcast? You did tell me that.
On ITV, and obviously it was the granny bit, and you got to slam her head down, and they just cut it out. Nemo spotted dealing coke on the streets of the coral reef. I love it. It's like the best new meme. It's fantastic. It is fantastic.
Coke.
There's so many.
Surely Coke would dissolve in the sea.
That's what your issue is with it.
I mean, I don't know the physical properties of Coke, but I imagine
If they had it in a little bag, that would
I
work.
suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
But then how do they access it? Because surely as soon as they open
I think that's just... all right. I think we can leave that up to the listeners to try and figure that out.
Can you do Coke under the sea? Find out for us.
Finding Ket.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And on that note,
I don't know. I think that's time
thank
to
you
end.
for listening and for watching. Don't forget to rate us on Spotify. It really does help.
Do everything. Follow us on Instagram.
Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Videos are out Fridays. Highlights are on Thursdays.
Buy merch.
I don't know.
I love the money then. That's fine. You
No, it goes into hopefully getting a fucking camera that doesn't cut out.
It will be reinvested in the business.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Thank you
very
ever
much.
so much for listening and watching.
Yep.
And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Right, I'm definitely recording now.
Okay. Hi everyone, again, sorry we keep interjecting in this episode. We'd just like to say that thank you very much for listening. We are now, this is the end of Series 1.
Season 1.
Series, we're English. Series 1. And we're going to take a short break and we will be back in a week or two. And otherwise, keep looking at the Insta.
Yeah, we're going to keep on the social medias. It's just obviously recording days are very long days and it's a lot of editing.
Yeah.
We want to come up with some new things that we're going to try and give out some cool stuff.
And we're going to watch a lot of films
Yes.
while we're off.
Yes. Because we're behind with other things, so we've had time with work and whatnot.
Yeah.
But we are definitely coming back. Thank you everyone for listening.
Buy merch.
Buy merch. Follow on the socials. We will be back very, very soon.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.